Hello, this is my presentation on Alcoholics Anonymous. So I attended a meeting and I was not exactly sure what to expect when I got there. I imagined that AA was composed mainly of alcoholics who were forced to attend meetings for whatever reason, rather than them wanting to attend the meeting on their own. I had envisioned a room full of elderly men who were quiet, embarrassed, and not very enthusiastic, but to my surprise, not only had there been more women than men, they all appeared to show a great deal of interest in the meeting. They were men from young to elderly and women, and they displayed a great deal of enthusiasm and emotion, confirming that they did in fact want to attend these meetings and continued on their path to sobriety. Another factor that caught me by surprise was the kindness, courtesy, and empathic behavior each member showed one another. Seeing the way each person supported the next that got up to speak only proved my belief false that these types of behaviors can only be seen in movies. The AA meeting that I attended was held downstairs in a church on a Sunday night at precisely 8 p.m. in Garrettson Beach. I told them that I was a Touro College graduate student and was just here to observe. They seemed very responsive and offered me to take a seat wherever I would like. The room was filled with men and women of all ages who were sitting around the tables waiting for the meeting to start. The meeting began with the group chairperson reading the AA preamble, followed by members reading the 12 steps and traditions, as well as a pledge out loud in unison. Shortly after, members were coming to the podium one at a time to share their weekly stories and progress. These are the 12 steps. This was actually hanging on the wall on the left side of the place. They read this in unison. Basically, everybody reads this in the beginning of the session every time. And then they also read the 12 traditions, which was hanging on the opposite wall. And these are basically the rules, pretty much like the laws that they follow in AA meetings. One man was celebrating his 1 year of sobriety, and it allowed me to understand that if an individual wants something bad enough, they will stop at nothing to reach their goal. I cannot imagine it was easy for him to go an entire year without the very substance which had numbed him from the pain he endured as a result of the death of his baby daughter, followed by a successful suicide performed by his wife, followed by the death of his mother, all in the span of 2 months. So this guy got up to speak and tell his story, and it was a pretty heartbreaking story, and he broke down, and pretty much everyone just cried together as he told his story. But he did make it to 1 year. He was sober 1 year, and they gave him the, I think it's called a coin. They gave him the 1 year sobriety coin. There were some people at the meeting who have been attending for 40 plus years, proving the success of AA. What stood out to me the most, other than realizing how much people need the support of one another, was the power and strength of the individual. Many people allow themselves to get so deep into using that for some there is no turning back. The initial decision and first step to attending an AA meeting could be the very step that may save a life or two in the future. What I had learned about AA via this 12-step process is that it is a place for people who want to find themselves, find God, or find a higher power, a belief, or most importantly, find hope. The 12-step process is a set of principles by which the meeting is held and is the reference chart for members in search of a sober life. Although the AA meeting is open for anyone to attend, I truly feel blessed that I was given the opportunity to attend the meeting the day that I did. I believe this experience can certainly benefit my future counseling skills because it allowed me to have a better understanding of not only alcoholism, but the desire for a better life. This experience will likely increase my empathic behavior towards any client who may be admitted for alcohol or drug use or abuse. And that's my presentation. Thank you.